Hello everybody, welcome back to Play with Avery's Toy Channel. In today's video, we're going to do another drawing video because we haven't done one in a really long time. So today what I'm going to be teaching you how to draw is I'm going to be teaching you how to draw lily pads, and since it's the start of spring, I thought it would be really nice to draw lily pads. So as you can see, I drew a lot of lily pads and some of them are connected. I won't use this exact format. The lily pads might be all over the place when I actually draw it for you guys, but this is just a little this is just a little show of how it will look like. So I have a few lily pads. I'm probably gonna draw more than two, but it's but no matter how much I draw, it's always your choice to how many you want to draw or anything. Okay, without further ado, let's just get started. Okay guys, so let's get started. So first of all, you'll need you'll just need basically two colors. I have this green here, which is what I'm going to be using, some pink, and this another chunky pink marker. But something else you might want to do for your lily pads is that you might want to take a darker green. So you want to have two different shades of green, because then on the outline of the lily pad you can do the dark one, and then when you color it, it can be light green right here. So these are the four colors I'm going to be using. I'm actually mainly going to be using the chunky one for the lilies, but it's really up to you on which one you want to use. Okay, so let's get started. So first of all, we're going to be, let's angle this correctly. Okay, so first of all, we're actually not going to start in pencil or anything. The first thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you guys how to draw just one of the lily pads. So first, center this correctly. We can draw over here, we can draw a lily pad. And the lily pads I am going to draw are very, very simple. We're just going to do a petal, another petal, and this petal. So basically it's just going to look like this first, then we can just slowly connect them together at the bottom. So this is how it's supposed to look. Then we can color that in. So we'll just go ahead and color that in. Okay, we're just going to go ahead. Okay, so now we have, this is basically a lily. Okay, this is the way I draw lilies. Then for the outline of the lily pad, we're just going to do a circle. And then we're just gonna do at this tip, wherever you want, you can do a little triangle that faces inwards and then connect it back. So this is like the little spot of the lily pad. Okay, so then, I'm just gonna show you guys. Then we can go ahead and draw this green. You can do the lighter green and then color the lily pad. So you can actually see the difference right here is that we have a light green and a dark green. And then a dark green on the outline of the lily pad, and then a light green in the coloring of the lily pad. But then we're just going to do it darker. So it stands out more. Okay, so it's just going to stand out more like this. So that is our first lily pad. Okay, now for this, not every lily pad has to have a lily on it, but I'm not going to do everyone with a lily pad on it. I'm just going to do it like, let's draw another one over here. It's actually easier if you draw the little cone here first, like the little V sign, and then you can do a circle. This is another way if it's just easier for you. Then you can just go ahead and draw a lot of lily pads first of all. Wait, let's first draw quite a few lily pads. And another way to do it is that you can make them overlap, like you can kind of make them touching like this. Okay. But you don't want to have so many of them sticking with each other. You want to have some that are just alone, and then some with lily pads on them. And you don't want to make your page too squished up with lily pads. You just want to make lily pads here and there. And then some lily pads, you don't have to draw ones with lilies on it. But so let's just do another one with a lily right here. This one is gonna be this one. But here you go. This one is another lily pad. It's not the one I'm going to draw a lily on. So then we just have a lot of lily pads crowded all over the place. And as you can see here, you don't really want them taped. But you can see here that the lily pads that are on the edge is different, like, angle from this lily pad right here because it's on a flower. So then you'll want it to make it 3D. So I'm gonna use the different marker right now and just trace it. A lot of the times lily pads do overlap, so it's perfectly fine if you don't do it. And then I'm gonna use a chunky marker that we have here to color it up. Okay, this is it. And then actually, if you want, you can trace over it again. This lily pad looks a bit brighter, which is obviously fine. And then I actually don't really like the color of this pink over here, so we're just gonna cover it. We can quickly cover it up right there. Then we're just gonna draw the angle of the lily pad. Now, as you can see on my page, I have a lot of overlapping lily pads, which obviously you guys don't have to do. It's really up to you which one you guys want to do. So yeah, now it's just the coloring time. So the weather is actually starting to get hotter where I am right now. So it's very relaxed and it's actually really hot. It literally feels like summertime. Okay, so here I actually colored it in on this tip. So I'm just showing another example why you don't want so many overlapping lily pads. But it's actually fine because you guys can actually draw whatever you want. And you guys can actually use like a light crayon or color pencil to color over the lily pad. So you can try to like make a river or something. But I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just going to focus on coloring the lily pads. So yeah, for my next art video, I'm actually planning on doing a painting. So I'm really excited for that. I'm right now just practicing. Right now I'm just planning out what I really want to paint for you guys. It's gonna be something else related to spring. So yeah, I'm really excited for it. So another idea for my channel is I'm gonna do more artwork pieces inspired by the season that it is. So right now it's springtime, so I'm gonna do a few art videos related to spring because I just think they're really beautiful. Okay, so guys, you can add any amount of lily pads you guys want, but this is how many I chose to do. So yeah. Okay guys, well I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So this is my end result. I wrote the word lily pad on top. Actually, you can see that on my page here, I have a lot of lily pads to the right side over here. So, I mean, that was just my decision. It's obviously up to you. You guys don't have to copy the exact same format. You guys can like put the lily pads wherever you want, and you can choose. I only did 2 lily pads because my page is a bit smaller. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to give it a big thumbs up and click that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you get notified when I post new videos, because you never know if it'll be another drawing video or maybe another Roblox video or any toy openings. So please go click that subscribe button and turn on the notification bells. Bye guys!